Start the game. There we go. Already seen that one. It's Friday, and although we still haven't solved the lifter problem, Karisu is just about done with the time leap machine. Ooh. Jesus, music, can you calm down? Naturally, that means it's time for her to give me something else to worry about.
For the final adjustment, we need to use the Phonewave.
I groan.
Bitch, grown like that.
In other words, we need to cause the electrical discharge phenomenon. There's a risk involved. A risk called Mr. Braun. As we know, the discharge phenomenon causes the entire building to shake. Last time, Mr. Braun threatened to raise our rent if it happened again. Karisu and Daru, look at me.
Quick, Fitz, get stunned by a pallet so you can read your line.
It's up to you, Okarane.
There we go.
I was too busy reloading.
Good enough.
There we go.
Take care of it.
Oh! This shit sounds like a 90s anime theme.
I mean, it is anime, so.
Well, like specifically like 90s anime.
Okay.
Like I'm getting some card capture Sakura vibes. I'm getting a little bit of Sailor Moon vibe. I forgot. I just looked over and was like, oh yeah, I own a physical copy of the Clow. I forgot I had that. It's literally staring at me on the shelf, but I forgot I had it somehow. The Clow's the book from Cardcaptor Sakura. At least it might be the Americanized name for it. Because I've never actually watched the original Cardcaptor Sakura. In other words, you're sending me to die.
Yes.
Your sacrifice will allow to complete the time leap machine.
Can we send Daru instead?
Let's go together. Besides, you're always the one who talks to the boss for us.
Well, maybe it's time for you to put your lives on the line.
I can't. That girl works here. That girl who works there hates me.
Fine, but hear this. I will not die. Like the immortal phoenix, I will return, no matter how many times it takes.
You're not.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain! With that said, I headed down to handle things with Mr. Braun.
Skipper.
Don't die, okay?
This sounds like 90s, like specifically like 90s Disney vibes. It's like hearing this like, why is this giving me a little bit of the Chippendale theme? As I pass through the lounge, Mayuri looks up from her costume to see me off. And then Okarun died.
Thank fuck.
When I step into the store, Mr. Braun, Suzuha, and the Chipmunk are watching some comedy show on the massive 42-inch CRT. Oh look, hey look, there it is again, the 42-inch CRT.
Man, this is a checkup account if I've ever seen one.
Watching TV at noon without a customer in sight. Looks like business as usual at the Braun 2 workshop.
Mr. Braun's part of the organization.
さあ、おかべりんだろう。さあ、おかべりんだろう。
Oh,
Tadi kangen bisa memberi
we got music,
bisa
allegedly.
bisa memberi.
What are you doing, Skipper? Stop that.
It's building up slowly.
Man, this one is a shit speaker.
Damn.
Oh, there's lyrics.
Yeah.
Come on and welcome to the gym.
I'm going to look this up on YouTube.
Okay.
My
Try not to
eyes are
run
getting
into spoilers
copyrighted.
though.
Let's see, what's the name of the song again? Give a deal the blood of the guilty.
The blood against the guilty.
I hope I can spell. Give a deal the blood.
God, it has been so long since I've seen an Aaron Rodgers video. I think it... It's been 3,000 years.
Wait. I think this might actually be the... I'll find it later. I raise my hand in response to Suzuha's greeting. The chipmunk, Nay, quickly hides behind her father when she sees me. I see you're as busy as ever. Okabe! Buy a CRT. No thanks, I'm not some kind of retro TV otaku. I'd rather buy an LCD. I look around the store as I answer. And click on YouTube. Huh. I just thought of something. Like CERN's Large Hadron Collider, the Phonewave name subject to change must have some kind of electron feed to keep the black hole open. CERN calls this feed the lifter. We still haven't figured out what that is, nor could we be acting to substitute lifter in our time machine. What if it's the giant glowing TV that's been we've seen multiple times at this point?
Gee, I wonder if...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Are the brain cells connecting?
Are they actually being smart?
What
No.
if our lifter is somewhere in the shop? Whatever it is must be in close proximity to the Phonewave name subject to change. It couldn't work otherwise. And the Broad Tube workshop is located directly below the lab. Could our lifter be a CRT? You've been having a lot of girls over lately, haven't you? Just the usual members.
What are you doing, Okabe? Huh?
You're just mad I can get more bitches than you could ever get. I literally have a daughter.
Yeah.
How do we know that
Oh,
you're
God.
dead?
I literally have a daughter. Oh, so you're committed. Oh no.
Sounds of violence. Skipper.
Skipper is dead. Bad ending.
I was over the other day.
Invite me next time, huh? I want to talk to some young girls for a change. Okay, everyone's getting punched. Everyone in this game's getting punched.
Getting fun. Oh my god.
Daddy, that's dirty.
No, it isn't. It's marketing. Yeah, I'm looking for new customers.
Bruh.
You're not even hiding it.
In the best case scenario,
Check out this scary-looking guy trying desperately to explain
Can
himself to
one
his
guy
daughter.
just not be
Yeah.
horny?
in the best case
It's
scenario, they
It's
just remind-
2010. No.
You're asking a
Best
I
lot.
case
don't
scenario, the other
understand
girl just
people.
remind him of his daughter. Worst case scenario, pretty obvious. What do you mean for a change? You talk to me every day.
You're an airhead.
You're not young. Suzuha's the same age as Daru and I, which makes her older than Miori and Risu.
Did you say something, Okabe Rintaro?
Only the truth. Nay, your father is happy as long as he has you, okay?
Best case scenario, they just...
Base. Yep, I know, but don't say dirty things anymore, okay?
Dust, grime, mold. That was a terrible joke. Cut that. It's a promise.
Clipping it.
He then joins Pinkies with his daughter. Damn, Mr. Braun. You're way off character. How does a guy like him produce a daughter like that? Yeah, he's one of the kindest, gentlest girls I've ever met. I don't know why she's afraid of me, though. Have you seen yourself?
Have you
Have you looked in a
listened to
mirror
yourself?
once these past few weeks?
Anyway, I came to explain that the building's about to shake. How do I avoid having my head ripped off? How many more earthquakes do you think this building can handle? No, that's way too obvious. An earthquake is coming. My magic eye, reading Steiner, has seen it in the future. Everyone, escape while you still can. Yeah, that might work.
No.
And then you ask yourself, why is she afraid of you? It's stuff like this.
Hey, did Shinama Yuri stay over yesterday?
Yeah.
So, Makise Kurisu stayed too.
Yeah, they're both upstairs.
Oh,
Suzuha's hostility towards
Oh.
Kurisu hasn't abated. And how are you doing?
huh?
Are you feeling better?
Oh yeah, I guess. The search continues.
It always does. It
Oh
always
yeah.
Huh? What's this about, part-timer?
I'm searching for my dad. I told you before, remember?
All right. Go find her old man, Okabe.
Thanks for giving this quest.
Jack.
I don't recall that being a request.
Thanks for giving us this request, jackass.
I don't recall it being a request.
No, this
Die!
Wait, what? Oh, Kabe
We-
turns to fucking dust.
So he becomes the Ash baby.
Why does he think he can boss me around?
Well, he can break
Naturally.
you. Well,
Naturally, Suzuha's a fellow lab member. Leave it to us. Suzuha looks at me with a smile that shines through the gloom to filling the store.
it was fucking worth it, Cheryl.
Okabe you're the same age, but sometimes you seem a lot older. You really know how to give people strength.
I've tried traveled several times. I'm actually several years older.
Oh, shit.
That's the first time anyone said that to me. Makes me kind of happy.
Yay! Compliment.
Of course, I am the great Hohoen Koyuma. The chipmunk cowers in terror as I unveil my madness. I can see tears pulling in her eyes. I guess my aura is too powerful for a grade schoolgirl to endure. Okabe, next time you scare Nay, I'll kill ya. Sorry. Don't like that the music stopped.
Come here a sec. Come here a sec.
Suzuha takes my arm and leads me away from the Tenojis, who've gone back to watching TV.
I just want to say,
Free real estate.
be circumspect in your dealings with Makise Kurisu.
What? Circumspect? Why can't you just say careful like a normal person? Not that I'm one to talk. Mom, the pot and the kettle are at it again. This again? Aren't you just being paranoid?
I know shit. Probably more
Suzuha
than
shakes
you.
her head firmly.
No. Her perniciousness has been proven.
Perniciousness? Is she saying that Kurisu is dangerous? There's something strange about the way Suzuha is talking.
Not just her fondness for uncommon
And it's not just her fondness for uncommon words.
big words.
There's something else. Something...
Big words don't suit you. Her genius is a threat. At heart, she only cares about her experiments.
Suzuha's eyes are hard, and her voice is as cold as ice. I can tell that she means every word she says.
Listen to me. She's using you all. Makise Kurisu is connected to CERN.
Whoa, that's a hell of an accusation. What? No, that's impossible. CERN is our enemy. If Daru's hacking is discovered, I have no doubt that he'll do everything in their power to destroy us.
She's just laying dormant.
How can Kurisu be connected to CERN? You're saying she's a spy. Suzuha nods firmly.
The credit for inventing the time machine was hers.
You're John Tidor. You are John Tidor. This right here, this is John Tidor. We are talking to John Tidor. Again,
His
Suzuha's
transition
words
went
sound
nice.
strange to my ears. I still can't place my finger on why.
Her transition went nice. Don't let your guard down.
I don't believe it. I saw Karisu's anger when she learned what CERN had been doing. She called their actions a betrayal of scientists everywhere. How can someone with such a pure love of science be connected to CERN? But if what Suzuha says is true...
Putting on an act?
Could she be the one who sent that threatening email?
And the other one is the Jello.
I suspected Moeka, but... Thank you, Avast. Very cool.
I arrived just in time. What happened? Are we getting dinner?
Suddenly, the ground starts to shake. Oh, you missed that?
Make the
Yeah, I
ground
missed
quake.
out. What happened?
Suzuha just claimed that Karisu is working for CERN.
Oh.
And that she, quote, takes credit for the time machine. Karisu started the experiment? But I haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Damn, it's too soon. Akabe! Sure enough, the veins on Mr. Braun's forehead swell in response to the shaking. How many times have do I have to tell you not to shake the building? Cute girls or no, I ain't leaving you off. Your rent's going up.
Damn.
Shit.
Please.
Wait, Mr. Braun, this isn't our doing. It's an earthquake. My magic eye, reading Steiner, predicted this would happen.
You could have ended it with earthquake.
An earthquake? You think I'm gonna fall for that? The shaking gets more intense, knocking over a CRT. Brontoop-chan! No!
Oh my god.
Crap, I can't talk my way out of this one.
Might as well bolt out.
Okabe, you bastard!
Might as well bolt out.
Mr. Braun clearly wants to snap my neck like a twig, but he elects to protect his greatest treasure, the 42-inch
Jesus.
CRT, instead.
What?
He grabs the remote and switches it off, then grabs the TV and hangs on for dear life.
Oh boy.
So you don't go for your daughter, but you go for your TV.
Incredible.
Seriously?
Oops.
Is it over?
Looks like it. Wait, it's over? I carefully step to the rubble and take the remote from the dazed Mr. Braun's hand. I press the red power button. The 42-inch CRT instantly comes to life. I stare at the image on the screen and smile.
I'll buy that one.
and then Rentaro died.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Don't worry, this is normal.
I know.
This is normal.
Bronto or Okabe, I know what rank you're going on to the protagonist tier list. D for dead. Breaks his neck.
I've done it! I've done it! This is the lifter! It's
And
so
Taro,
obvious.
I'm about to come over there and suplex you.
Why didn't I see it before? Of course, this must be the work of Steins Gate. It chose this moment for a reason.
The fuck is Steins?
What the hell are you laughing about, Okabe? You're scaring my daughter. I'm raising your rent, you hear? And you're paying for that CRT! A little silence, please, Mr. Braun. This is the most glorious moment, for I have been chosen as the ruler of all space and time.
Bruh. You're gonna die. Yep, I
Yeah.
died.
Deserved. Stars explode from behind my eyes as Mr. Braun drives his fist into the top of my head.
He bopped him one.
Bottom.
The world spins. I struggle to get a hold of my shaken brain. You dare lay hands on the
You
great...
asking for another bop?
Got something to say?
You better shut up. No boy.
Well then, Mr. Braun, put it on my tab.
You are a moron.
With that, I fly out of the workshop.
And then Mr. Braun chased after him to bop
Why
him
do I
one
hear-
more time.
Why do I hear chase music? I
Specif-
rub my head.
Specifically the Nemesis one.
It hurts like hell. Damn that, Mr. Braun. Do you really have to crack me so hard? For assault. Thanks to his brutality, I had to make a strategic retreat. Fortunately, I did not emerge empty-handed. The extra 10,000 yen a month will hurt, but in exchange, I have acquired information essential to the success of my plan. All's well that ends well. Oh, it was an earthquake.
Oh. I'll skip it to you.
Okay, the building just shook. Are you okay?
Mayuri and Kurisu appear in the second-story window.
Looks like you really are unkillable.
I have seen the future, Christina. In 3 minutes, you will be on your knees praising my greatness.
I don't think so.
I run up the stairs.
It's like a cockroach. Nothing can fucking kill him.
How could you miss something so obvious?
I tell Kurisu about the 42-inch CRT downstairs. That is her first reaction. Why are you blaming me?
I'm not blaming you. I'm just disappointed that nobody, including myself, noticed.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's Daru.
We missed the forest for the trees.
To summarize, just now when the Phonewave, name subject to change, shook the building, the 42-inch CRT was on. But when Mr. Braun turned the TV off, the shaking stopped immediately.
The discharge was interrupted. I put a banana just to be sure. Nothing happened. Skipper.
Okay. I'm glad. We shouldn't waste food.
Nobody replies to Mayuri's off-point statement. We're busy reading it about cathode ray tubes on the internet. It doesn't take long before we find something interesting. A cathode ray tube has a component called an electron gun, which uses extreme heat and a strong electric field to accelerate electrons and turn them into a beam. The electron beam striking the TV screen's phosphor layer is what generates the picture. An electron gun could certainly work as a lifter.
We found the answer. The electrons emitted by the 42-inch CRT are holding the Phonewave black hole open. And the discharge phenomena is the result. So the reason we can't use a Phonewave at night is because the Braun 2 workshop closed?
The Braun 2 workshop doesn't have especially strict business hours, but it's usually open from around 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That matches perfectly with my observation that the Phonewave, named subject to change, only works between noon and 6 p.m. The few instances it hasn't worked during that time frame can be explained by the TV being off. But how can a cathode ray tube emit such a strong electron stream?
It's not about having a strong electron stream. If strong were better, someone would have solved the lifter problem long ago.
I see, so it can't be too strong or too weak. By freak coincidence, the 42-inch CRT's electron gun appears to have the exact right level of electron discharge. That's the only explanation.
Somehow, the conditions here were perfect to create a time machine. Frankly, it's a miracle.
No, Christina, not a miracle. This is the choice of Steins Gate. Rather than glare at me as she has done so many times in the past, Carissa shoots me an exasperated smile.
Whatever it is, it worked. Steins Gate these nuts, bitch. Skipper.
Mayuri looks up from her costume, with a question in her eye.
So, what do we have to do to complete Super Phonewave Town?
Well, we have to kill someone. Most likely a close friend. Daru, that will be you. Die. No one's gonna get this reference.
I can draw.
Now that we found the cause, there's nothing left to hold us back. We can safely conclude that time leaping is possible when, and only when, that television is on. I got an idea. Buy the fucking TV. Because you're probably testing, right? And there's still the final check of the Phonewave to do. You're right. Okabe,
What?
go downstairs and turn that TV back on.
That's hilarious, Christina. Allow me to dub that Mission Impossible.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not going back down there. My head still hurts from last time. Next time, I doubt I'll make it out alive.
Whatever, just go already. I don't care if you die or not.
Karisu orders me with a sour look. It's like I'm the assistant here.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to her than you.
If anyone... Karisu...
If anyone can do it, it's you. You made an amazing discovery just now, didn't you?
How dare you flatter me? Assistant mine? Have you finally recognized my greatness as a mad scientist?
No.
Ah. Damn, that was hard.
Damn, that was hard. Oh, whoops. I supposed to flatter him so he'd feel like going, right? Yes, you're an amazing mad scientist. As masses in a tunnel.
Oops, sorry, that's my heater.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's too late.
Anyway, now that we found the lifter, the timely machine 99% complete.
Kalisa's expression suddenly turned serious. I could see the hunger in her eyes and the flush of excitement on her cheeks. She knows that we stand on the threshold of a new age in science, and she cannot resist the lure of the unknown. She's a true scientist, no doubt about it.
It's your dream, isn't it? To invent a time machine?
Our dream. I've never really thought about it that way. But she's right. My hands are shaking.
Knees weak. Mom spaghetti.
Not from the fear of Mr. Braun, but from excitement. I will become the undisputed Lord of Time. With that power, I will shatter the system and chaos will rule the...
Okabe!
Kurisu interrupts my speech.
I wasn't asking Hoho and Kayuma. I was asking Okabe.
She spears me with her gaze. Bog-on spear! Bog-on spear! Goldberg! Goldberg!
Now that's a wrestling reference I get.
I meet it head on.
I hate that Dead by Daylight perk. Get away from me.
After a few moments, I feel my mouth curve into a smile. I'll do it. Leave it to me. With that, I head downstairs. A cracked skull and an empty wallet are a small price to pay for science. Kurisu and Daru send me off with applause for some reason.
I guess you can
Pricks.
say. I guess you can say he's a Suicide Squad. That doesn't make any sense. He's one person.
You're banned from watching bad DC movies.
Aww.
Unless it's Steel.
Steel with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, exactly. The worst one. That's impressive because Batman vs. Superman exists.
Yeah.
Mayori is the only one who looks worried, but I pat her head in reassurance.
Pat. Ah!
When I get downstairs, Suzuha and the Chipmunk are sitting side by side on the beach. I hate her eyes. Why are those her eyes? She looks like a fucking alien.
Give me big anime eyes. You say Nate looks like an alien, but Suzuha has piss yellow eyes.
Fluorescent yellow.
That's piss yellow. That's trickster level, piss level eyes.
Nate gives a quick bow, then hides behind Suzuha.
Sorry about that, people. The sporadic calling from my parents.
You're okay. Skipper.
The shaking upstairs put the boss in a bad mood. Nai and I are waiting it out.
Damn, no, I really don't want to go in there.
Are you okay? Dad hit you pretty hard.
I'll have you know that my brain is more valuable than the Mona Lisa. Your father may have set humanity back 100 years by wiping out my brain cells.
No, I think he's actually saved humanity.
Such a regrettable loss.
Suzuha clasps her
Incredible.
hands in solemn prayer. I'm not dead, just my brain cells.
I'm sorry. Daddy did something bad.
And see you.
Chipmunk, what a gentle heart you have. I can't believe she's Mr. Braun's daughter.
many pages have I written?
I suppose I share some of the blame. Your father and I are even. I smile slightly at my words of comfort. Now then, part-time warrior, I have a request of you. I need you to distract Mr. Braun for about 5 seconds. Suzuha's eyes start to shine. No!
Fuck. Why is this always the thing these people go to in this game? Why? Where's the Minecraft
You
music
mean
on?
seduce it? You mean seduce him?
She flexes her bicep for some reason.
Go on, touch it.
She insists, so I poke it. It's just as hard as her confidence suggests. She's probably stronger than me. I don't understand what flexing has to do with seduction. Nobody said anything about seduction. It doesn't matter how you do it.
I'm not much of a warrior if I can't handle that. Besides, you said you'd help me search for my father, right? I'm only returning the favor.
I see. They leave it in your capable hands.
Okie dokie.
Susu, don't be mean to Daddy, okay?
Don't worry, I won't be mean.
Indeed. I want to complain that he's the one being mean, but I just said that we're even, so I refrain.
Wait here, Nai.
The chipmunk nods. When we enter the store, we find Mr. Braun cleaning up pieces of the broken CRT. When our eyes meet, another vein pops on his forehead. If you came to apologize, I'll listen. But your rent's going up, understand? I'm sorry about what happened. I overreacted. As a token of my apology, as my lab's representative, Amane Suzuha would like to present you with a gift.
Boss, get ready. Boss,
With a vigorous shout, which in no way seems appropriate for seduction, Suzuha whips her jacket off and...
Oh god, here we go.
Nope, stop that. Oh! Oh, never mind. She's throwing it in his face.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, she's strangling him?
No, she's blocking his face with the jacket.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
technically smothering.
Not
We're
much.
not reading that line. Hey, that's a tight tank top and midriff there. And Suzu has no sign of embarrassment as she rushes Mr. Braun. She slips behind him, grabs her coat, and pulls it tight against his face. Now wait just a second.
How are you gonna lift that
Is this
TV
your
all the way
idea
up
of
there?
seduction? Looks like you're trying to suffocate him.
Hurry!
I think he is.
Mr. Braun.
I think she is trying to suffocate him. Wait.
Mr. Braun flails his arms, trying to escape Suzuha's restraint. There's a huge difference in strength between the two. It's only a matter of time before he shakes Suzuha off. Well done, warrior. Your heroism will be remembered.
Your ass is gonna get fired.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care!
Realizing the only chance to go for it, I dash to the counter, grab the remote, and switch on the 42-inch CRT. After about 2 seconds, an image appears on the giant screen. At the same time, the ceiling starts shaking. Karisu activated the Phonewave name subject to change with perfect timing. Moo! Moo!
Okay, Pyro.
No cabe Taro. What's going on?
Did she really take off her clothes without knowing why? You're a lifesaver, part-time warrior. If you can, keep him restrained for 10 more seconds. During that time, I escaped from the store. Outside, Nate's following earthquake drill procedure, crouching while protecting her head. I ignore that and look up to the second floor.
Bruh.
At exactly the same time, Carrizo appears in the window and gives me a happy thumbs up. But a second later, she blushes, shoots me a glare, then disappears inside as if nothing happened. What's with her attitude? I'm risking my life here. In any case, the experiment was a success. The 42-inch CRT was the key, as I suspected. Now, how do I explain this to Mr. Braun? I don't want him to kick us out of the building.
You can't. You basically... She basically just assaulted him.
Perhaps I shouldn't have left
good.
it to Suzuha. I timidly peek into the store to gauge the situation.
Come on, boss. Give me back my jacket.
Suzuha is there, fidgeting in her tank top as Mr. Braun glares down at her. Shut up! I'm confiscating this.
You pervert!
Honestly,
You literally weaponized this against me!
You literally
Yeah.
assaulted him. I think you deserve that.
And Ian just made it worse.
And we're just gonna... Anyway, you can work like that the rest of the day. Go stand in front of you that flat tummy of yours and attract customers.
You're both pervy.
I'll tell Nay on you. I'll tell Nay on you.
Who's she gonna believe? You or her old man?
Damn.
No problems here. Suzuha's seduction strategy worked, I guess.
I call that assault, but... Okay.
There's an easy joke I can make, but... Mr. Braun,
Is it about Chucky?
what a guy. No. A little while later, I'm lying on the sofa watching high school baseball. Kumamoto and Achi are locked in a fierce struggle for the playoffs. What?
I was gonna say basketball. I hardly know her.
Just then, the clack-clack of the sewing machine in the lounge suddenly stops.
Karim, can you come here?
No way.
She motions to me while holding the costume. What does she want? I walk over to her.
Can you hold this for me? Spit out like.
Nope. Go to your hole.
No.
Stop it already, you pervert!
I follow Mayori's directions and spread the costume out by the sleeves.
Only Suzuha.
Oh god, he has a nosebleed! Hole! Hole!
Hole into the hole.
And you say I'm horrible.
You are also bad. You also go in the hole.
What about me?
Well, appears there's only one person. You also go in the hole. God damn it! That's
Dude, he goes thunderbolt.
And down in the hole, it just correct you.
Yeah.
The even deeper hole.
The even deeper hole.
Well, excuse me. I actually know how to keep myself under control, unlike the perverts.
Oh yeah? Rips his mask off.
Wow.
Though that's just rude. Well, if you need me, I'll be at the dungeon.
Told you, bitch.
I keep it in my pants until I'm at the dungeon, at least. I'll rip out your nerves.
Does this guy go in the hole too?
Who? That's what
She
he
expects it from a few paces away.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for some of this shit he said, yeah.
I know.
He's one of the one of the least offensive offenders, but still.
Listen, he's my buy rep, so I let him slide.
No, there's better buy rep. We have Yako for fuck's sake.
Unlike
And
certain
Yuma.
people in this building, I consider consent is king. That's rule one of BDSM, you fucking perverts.
Yako.
You're right.
I don't give a yakko, wacko, or dot.
You're right. The best buy rep is Sir Pentious from Hasbin Hotel, obviously.
No, that's Moxie.
No, I said Hasbin Hotel, not Hell of a Boss.
It's Hellverse. It's the same world. And for once, it's not just because Richard Horvitz is voicing them.
For some other
It's hard to believe, given her usual ditziness, but Mayuri is very serious about her art. That's why cosplayers value her costume so highly. The costume I'm holding now is custom made for Lukako. I thought Lukako was against it, but I guess Mayuri managed to persuade her.
Okay, thanks.
Mayuri looks tired. She's been working all night. But that doesn't dim the brightness of her satisfied smile.
Finished.
It's done?
Yep, I finished before Chris-chan. We were racing.
You win, Mayuri. Congratulations.
Damn you, assistant.
Wipe your nose.
She treats me and Daru like garbage, but Mayuri gets the sisterly touch.
Yeah, she's 16, you idiot. And you're all adults. Actually, I'm just about finished too.
Oof. Sorry. It's like the Taco Bell's trying to get revenge. Kurisu connects the two cords she's holding.
Done. Yes. Yes! Perfect! The fantastical, magical, backflipping duck! Ha ha! That spits fire! No one's gonna get that reference.
Oh no, I got it. I'm just questioning why here. Celebration is in order.
Exactly, I made a backflipping duck that spits fire.
But nobody cares.
Oh.
Cheers.
I changed my mind, it sucks.
Take that, depression.
Take that, depression. And Skipper died.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
Yeah, she is wearing a tie. That's a horrible joke. And Fitz is dead.
Man, I'm tired.
We're definitely.
Comfort me.
No.
I hate this man. I hate this man.
Honestly, I don't feel like cheering either.
Hold on. In one hole, that's only slightly deep, we have Kazuichi, Miyu, and Desahiko. In the second hole that's deeper, we have Daru. And in the deepest hole, we have Korikyo.
I can keep it in my pants, you fools! This is a kangaroo court!
No, actually, remember that hottie guy from Ace Attorney Justice for All? Yeah, he goes in that deeper hole.
I don't know why I'm down here. I mean, I just wanna...
Are you talking about
Die.
Mac?
No.
No, the doctor from the clinic.
Don't. No, hold on. He doesn't go in a hole. He goes straight to hell.
You're right.
Hey, there's these hot girls in a hotel. Gonna be staying at for a while.
He,
That
You know
he
what?
immediately kills
you know
her.
what, Mass Snake? That doctor would pay that 50K.
God fucking damn it.
Fuck, that was... Fuck. Well played, sir.
It's fucking good, man. Jesus.
Thank you, guys.
Honestly, I don't feel like cheering either. And it's not because I'm tired. We worked around the clock for 3 straight days to finish the time leak machine, and now that it is complete, I realize that part of me never truly believed it would happen. I feel my enthusiasm cooling rapidly. The fire quenched by one stark question. What do we do with it?
Use it. Duh.
I look at Karisu. Oh, I move the window. She too seems less than enthused.
We may have created a monster here. You said that last time.
I look at the improved Phonewave name subject to change again.
Does it actually look different or oh,
Everyone is too busy
never mind.
trying to care about what a person.
It has a clock now.
The biggest change is the headgear attached to the X68000. It looks like something out of a low-budget cyberpunk movie. Fortunately, we don't need nerve jacks or brain chips for it to work. Just put it on and let the sensors do the rest.
I need to replay Cyberpunk again for the Phantom Liberty DLC.
Why don't we decide what to call it first?
I got it. No, I don't. Fuck.
I vote Heavenly Express.
Phonewave 3rd Edition, version 1.00. I said version this time.
Heh. Thank you, my Yuri. Very cool.
Let's go. Let's go with my. Yes.
No consensus.
Karisu about to drop the. You guys have too much free time.
Does that mean you're abstaining from the vote?
Time leap machine.
That's terrible. Or Daru.
That's terrible.
Come on, simple is best, right? I mean, that's what Okabe's been calling it for the past 2 days.
Looks like my assistant has zero naming sense.
I don't want to hear that from a Chinubaru head case like you.
Oh ho oh.
Waluigi!
Waluigi!
Wah! Waluigi time! Wah! We have no brain. We
No.
keep saying we share a brain, so let's be real, there is no brain. So.
It's the
Y'all-
shared ding dong brain cell.
The
It
cult of Waluigi.
happens so many times. We have the
Y'all
fucking
belong
villager,
to the-
and then the fucking Waluigi, and then the
Y'all
fucking
belong to the cult of
Danganronpa.
Waluigi.
It just never
Honest.
ends.
Wee!
Wah!
Wah! Luigi time!
Wah!
Ah, after 10,000 years, I'm free! Time to conquer Mushroom Kingdom!
Who are the Power Rangers of the Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh, we do actually have an answer. We actually do have an answer.
Yeah, they actually it's in Mario RPG, and Paper Mario as well. No, those
Wait.
were the Ninja.
Anyway, it's your line, Fitz.
You should play Mario RPG remake.
I can play original Mario RPG. Well, actually, no, I don't, because I don't know how Switch emulation works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I have the emulator. I don't know how to make it function.
Anyway, it's your line, Fitz.
Oh. Makiseshi knows the world Shibun you. I sense your otaku level is quite high.
I heard it from a friend. I have no idea where it comes from.
Liar!
Say
A bold-faced lie.
bullshit.
She should just confess to being an ad channeler. Kurisu meets my grin with an icy glare.
Sub-Zero. Don't you at me, Okabe.
I was yawning.
Don't you yawn at me, Okabe.
Oh, it's my line. I thought it was your line. It's up to you, Mayuri. Choose one. Whenever the lab is divided on a name, the right to decide belongs to Mayuri.
Skipper. I love you, and I miss you.
Oh, it's not catching me again. Oh my god, it keeps cutting me out now. It thinks it's background noise.
Horror.
I think time leap machine is fine.
Hey! Fuck you, Okabe.
Fuck
So
you.
Phonewave 10 is super close though. Play half Phonewave 10.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm doing Billy gaming things. Because they changed Irving and he feels a lot better.
Somehow I knew she'd say that. Oh wait, that's Daru.
Somehow I knew she'd say that.
Like I said, simple is best. My Yuri gets it. Velveeta's kind of bad though, sorry.
I want to object, but it's an unwritten rule not to complain once Mayuri's made a decision. Very well, time leap machine it is. Assistant, explain for us how the time leap machine works. I know the basics, but I want to hear details. Kurisu nods and stands in front of the whiteboard.
In short, this device converts memories to data and sends them to the past. Let's begin with what we all know. By free coincidence, the Phonewave is able to produce ring singularities, much like John Titor's time machine.
Titor?
Fuck.
Hitte.
Tit.
John Tit.
Exactly.
True.
Feral Tit.
Through the ring singularity, we are able to send up to 36 bytes of data to the past.
I do love me some tits, and I mean the bird.
The signal can only be received by phones. While that does limit the range of effect, it also removes an element of uncertainty from the equation.
Hittes.
Unlike D-mail, memory data is sent in form of a phone call, so we will be using a phone number, not an email address to send to the destination.
I have been added.
You've been added. You've been added. You've been added. You've been added. The ring singularity is made naked and stable by a device known as a lifter. In our case, that's the 42-inch CRT downstairs.
She's explained the basics. Next, she'll explain the modifications she's made to turn the Phonewave, name subject to change, into a time leap machine.
The Phonewave now has headgear attached.
You're letting your chatter come through.
This headgear records the nerve impulse in the temporal lobe of the brain, specifically the CA3 region of hippocampus, where memories are stored. Then using VR technology, we encode the nerve impulse into electrical signal data. So many bytes.
Fits.
It comes out to approximately 3.24 terabytes.
.24 terabytes. It's less than I expected. We're talking about the entirety of a person's memories.
By the way, we'll set up so that the data decodes automatically after a certain amount of time. Anybody well versed in programming can do this. I had Hashadi make the code. Hashida. Fuck. Anyway, next we send the memory data through the net to the LHC in France.
This building has a direct line to CERN for some reason, so we can transfer data at an insanely high speed. So, how long does it take to send 3.24 terabytes of data?
Bits.
We have 64 direct lines in parallel. So we send it to 64 parts.
It's still you.
It should upload in about 45 seconds.
That's pretty fast.
Next, we hijack the LHC, create a mini black hole, and use that black hole supergravity to compress the data into 36 bytes.
This is a lot of effort just to make a fucking phone call.
Have any of you motherfuckers ever heard of WinRAR? Three terabytes is about 3 trillion bytes. Compressing that into just 36 bytes. That's
64.
one hell of a squeeze. 32 bits. 16 bits.
8
This-
8 bits.
4 bits.
4 bits.
2 bits.
2 bits.
1
1
bit.
bit. The Watch Game!
You're right, we have no fucking brain.
A shared brain cell.
We function off meme alone.
Exactly.
The watch game? The watch game? Is that what it's called?
Well, it's an electronic tiger wrist game, but most people call it watch game.
I know. I watched the episode. I know. I
Will the
watched the
compression
episode.
take long?
Fitz is currently dying in Death by Daylight, I think. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm currently reenacting Cars the first Cars film with Billy. It's practically instantaneous. 23 milliseconds or thereabouts. We were using a black hole after all.
You should have said Cars 3 because that's the one where Lightning McQueen actually crashes into things. Yeah. By the way, the compression only holds in the immediate vicinity of the black hole. Once the data leaves that area, it will begin to decompress on its own. This too takes 23 milliseconds.
What the fuck is my brother doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Playing the Cars video game for the Wii.
I actually had that game.
I never had that game, but apparently it's not that bad.
You know, technically that came out first.
Oh yeah. You know, that also means that Lightning McQueen is technically eligible for Smash.
What the fuck?
I know, because the Cars game came out before the movie did.
What? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Well, yeah, that is the nature of licensed games in general.
I had no idea about that.
Like, licensed games come as part of the promotion for the movie.
I always thought it came like kind of after, like a little bit after.
Also, Nick.
Sometimes, but usually it's in the lead up.
Yeah.
Nick, I
The more I know.
unlocked the memory with the line.
What line?
He's like, looks at Desslinger's going, hell you call that, Chief?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Bay Shore.
That line goes fucking hard.
He has to make it back to it's the X68000 and into the Phonewave within that window. Only 36 bytes. Shouldn't be a problem.
Continue, Christina.
While the data is being compressed, we use the Phonewave to generate a Kerr-ring singularity. When the electron discharge phenomenon occurs, we take the 36-byte data, patch it in, and send it to the past. This part is just like a D-mail. The data travels to the if I was on a roll. The data travels to the specified time where it arrives at the recipient's phone. By now, 23 milliseconds should have passed, so the data will be fully decompressed. Next, the decoding program runs, converting the data back into a nerve impulse signals. These signals are discharged from the phone's earpiece at approximately 0.02 impresses, a pretty weak charge. If the recipient has the phone to his ear, they should go straight into his brain.
Assuming he answers his phone.
If he doesn't, the transfer fails. Fortunately, we lose nothing but that copy of the memory data.
Why a phone call instead of an email?
Hold on, I'm eating a pork chop. Because we need the recipient to put the phone to his ear, otherwise the signals won't reach his temporal lobe.
She indicates the side of her head.
In this area you have the frontal lobe and temporal lobe of the brain. As I explained before, the hippocampus, where memories are stored, is inside the temporal lobe. The phone sends out electrical impulses that pass through the temporal lobe and into the hippocampus, overriding the recipient's memory.
I can hear you eating.
I got a tasty pork chop. At the same time, the phone sends impulses that stimulate the frontal lobe as well. This is important.
By the way, Nick, I do need to ask you something real quick.
What's up?
Since you know how much legendary skins are, they're like what, 1,600 cells?
It's gonna cost.
It's gonna cost 1,420, or 1,472, or it's in that margin, and in that between margin.
Basically, to get the all the Iron Maiden skins, you gotta get. You're gonna have to pay like roughly $60.
Well,
I'm just gonna buy Power Slave for now.
Yeah, I hope these skins aren't limited time, because if that's the case, I'll get the Doctor and Dredge skins now, and then wait for Slinger and Oni.
They might be limited in the fact that they are licensed.
Yeah, I hope they aren't though. I mean, hopefully they last. I mean, at least I hope they last a year.
I'm gonna.
I think in theory they should stay around because Lord knows that Iron Maiden likes money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a merch empire. They have a mobile game.
It's a freaking gotcha game with just a bunch of Eddie.
I listened to most of Fear of the
Fear the
Yeah,
Dark.
yeah, great album.
Great. Amazing.
Unironically,
Nice.
unironically, because of the fucking tome, I can spend $10 for Auric Cell pack, because I've been grinding out their fucking rifts, so I have enough. I can spend $10 to get 2 Iron Maiden skins.
I look at it. Yeah, Iron Maiden were basically very influential at the time. While Judas Priest is definitely attributed more with the success of the new wave of British heavy metal, Iron Maiden were in there. Dropping stuff like Number of the Beast, Power Slave, fucking Peace of Mind. A lot of those early albums are great, and they're still good to this day. Like Book of Shadows is a fantastic album.
I'm just gonna listen to the 4 ones, so I'm listening.
Well, you will be listening to a modern album still, because Senjutsu is their most recent album.
I've been listening to Stranger in a Strange Land, so
Nice.
I like it. There, I
Gonna-
said it.
Good.
See, Nick, we told you.
Good,
We
good.
told you it was gonna be good. Do Power Slave next.
Nah. At the same time, the Phonewave sends impulses that stimulate the frontal lobe as well. This is important.
Also the Trooper.
Yes.
I almost choked. Remember that frontal lobe is responsible for sending retrieval signal to the temporal lobe. This is how you remember things.
Frontal lobe.
The hell is this? Sorry.
One of the people in the servers I'm in, I said that I think I learned a way how to write Eddie's lore, and one of them said, Eddie? And I said, Iron Maiden Eddie. And they said, oh, okay.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
I've seen like more than one like killer paragraph concept that what if this actually wasn't just a skin collection and Eddie actually came to the game as a killer? That would be awesome. I should do that.
Oh god, one of my friends that helps me with like my comic book is an Iron Maiden fan. Jesus.
I mean, it's not. I mean,
It's a popular band.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna know at least a few people who like Iron Maiden
They're everywhere.
that aren't me in mass.
They're everywhere. Everywhere.
It's almost as if they're one of the most influential metal bands of all time.
Listen, the only soundtracks I listen to are video game soundtracks and the occasional Dead by Daylight rap.
This is a normal band.
Exactly, I don't listen to that.
Haven't you explicitly said that you're a Michael Jackson fan?
Okay, you got me there, but still.
Make the exception for MJ. I get it.
You are not beating the not a music enjoyer.
You're not beating the music nerd allegations, Nick.
Thus, the recipient recalls all those memories as if they were his own. Which, of course, they are, or will be in the future.
I'm kind of into goth music.
Haha! Goth, Lolita! Haha!
Lolita?
This happened in less than a second. I dropped my fry. Where did it go? Here it is. Now the recipient has the same memory as the sender. The time leap is complete. If the data came from 1 week in the future, the recipient will remember that week as they've experienced it firsthand. We need to be aware that consciousness and personality aren't transferred. Both of those depend on the recipient. I need one more subscriber for the funny number.
Well, speaking of your subscriber count, hey Nick, guess what's in front of me?
What?
A bottle of ghost pepper hot sauce.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, mass. No. No. No.
There's actually several bottles of hot sauce in front of me.
Oh God.
Hey, Yellowbird's Blue Agave Sriracha is fucking delicious. This is not a sponsored bit, but if they were, I wouldn't say no.
Imagine
This
if
shit
they
is
just
fire.
sponsored a Ding Dong playthrough video one day.
Cause this shit is fire. And I'm not talking about the burning.
Probably are.
Fitch?
Actually, no, it's a very nice, it's a very pleasant burn.
Explain it with boobs. How about no?
Titties.
No where to
Hey.
hook.
The bird.
All right, let me explain.
Have you ever heard of the blue-footed booby?
I shall explain it with boobs.
I've heard of the blue.
One
hooded
boob,
booby.
two boob, red boob, get in the goddamn hole.
I know it's a bird species.
Yes, they are very.
Oops.
Yeah, blue-footed boobies.
The boobs.
Kurusu
And then we
dissolves
have
into a blushing,
titmouse.
stammering mess. Looks like it's for me to answer Daru's question.
Oh god.
Not with boobs, obviously.
Okay.
Let's say we send your memories to you in grade school. Right now, you're some kind of omnisexual pervert who thinks inanimate objects are hot. But in elementary school, you were still an innocent child.
Beat against the palisade. Yup. I was a boring little bastard who did nothing but study. What of it?
Can we have that back?
Please, God. Can we have that back? It'd be better to deal with it, whatever this is.
Basically, that little bastard would suddenly have all your perverted memories, but his personality wouldn't change. It's not like you'll become like that famous anime detective that, with the looks of a child but the brains of an adult.
I know that
That is
reference.
that is a very roundabout case closed reference.
What? That sucks.
So you mean to tell me I can't become L from Death Note?
No.
Damn.
Meow.
Yeah, that he's snagging Eddie.
The funny thing is, like, I think Eddie would actually be one of, if not the most powerful characters in the realm. Like, honestly.
On God?
The very embodiment of chaos and freedom.
Also has several guns.
Yes. Has wielded many types of weapons.
And is occasionally a creature.
Indeed.
This isn't like the time leaping you see in sci-fi novels. You aren't yet capable of transferring personality and consciousness.
I will obliterate your consciousness. Since you need a phone to receive the signal, you can only send memories to the time you had one. You also need to make sure that the sender and the recipient are the same person. If someone besides your past self, your parents, or a friend, for instance, answers the phone, then the nerve impulsive signal will be projected into their brain instead. That's not good.
Yeah, inject someone else's memories into someone else's body. That never goes well.
If that happens, your memories could overwrite theirs, which could obviously cause serious damage to their psyche. I mean, yeah, look at Arno from Assassin's Creed Unity.
Kurisu ends her explanation and takes a short breath.
Actually, yeah, this is giving off, like, Abstergo Assassin's Creed bleeding effects vibes.
The lab falls into silence. I exchange glances with Kurisu and Daru.
I literally died.
Oh.
Oh,
What did I
that,
miss?
that,
Not
that is
really.
unfortunate.
You didn't miss
Not-
much. We're just explaining, like, bullshit.
We're gonna inject other people's memories into other people.
I know.
That's not what we're...
That's not what we're trying to do, but it'll happen.
Yeah. One of those oopsie doopsie moments, you know.
I look at Mayuri, but her expression is blank. Guess it was too complicated for her. So. I cleared my throat. It's time for the million-dollar question. What do we do with it?
Do with what?
Eat it, what in this cup? Sorry.
I'm gonna make the toe mater build for Hillbilly.
When the Dead by Daylight devs stops being pussies and give us robot skins for every character.
They gave us skins based off the film series Cars.
Trickster will be Lightning McQueen.
The time leap machine, of course. What do we do with it?
Every time he enters main event, he says, "Ka-chow!"
Ka-chow!
You gotta get Owen Wilson to the voice lines. Oh my god.
For once, my assistant has nothing
No,
to say.
no. Fucking Doctor should get Lightning McQueen. Every time he uses Static Blast, he says ka-chow.
As he's charging, he's like, one winner, 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast.
That's okay. Chick Hicks can be Trickster.
I already know. I already know that she fears we've
Hitting
created
him
a
with the
monster.
mustache.
Honestly,
Voiced
I
by
feel
Michael Keaton.
Behavior does not have that money to give Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
After a few moments, Kurisu finally speaks.
It's too much for us to handle, that's for sure. The safest thing would be to hand it over to the government for professional research.
Why do you say that?
I mean, is she wrong though? These are literal world
I mean,
teenagers.
she's right. But considering what the claim that was made earlier, you never know.
Who knows? Maybe that Kurisu from that ward line was evil, and this Kurisu is just concerned.
You never know.
One second. I can tell she's not pleased that we have reached this conclusion. She obviously would have preferred to experiment with this technology. After all, it's humanity's first time machine. We've taken our first steps towards godhood. I'm sure that the elite nations of the world would pay billions just for one look at our machine. The possibilities that it represents are limitless.
God, you are literally built like a fucking gorilla, Daru. Jesus.
It just doesn't feel real.
Skipper.
My UC doesn't get it. My UC doesn't get it.
That's because you didn't work on it, Mayushi. Well, that was Daru. I'm sorry.
Why?
It's Daru.
Oh, right.
Alright.
What the?
You dork.
What about you, Okabe? I mean you, not Ho-Ho and bitch Kayuma.
The bitch was uncalled for.
Bah! No!
I agree with Kurisu that the time elite machine is dangerous. On the other hand, I want to experiment. I state my honest feelings. Kurisu gasps. But there are still questions we need to answer. It is unknown territory, not just for us, but for all of humanity. Who will time leap? I look at each of the lab members in turn. Daru quickly looks away. Miyuri's expression is blank. Kurisu stares right back at me.
It's hard to choose. It's hard to choose.
I heard I'm just doing a thing. I've discovered my brushes in the program I use. I'm just like, what does this do? Ooh, that's pretty. How do I use that? No fucking goddamn idea. I can barely draw a straight line.
Your next task, Matt. Drawing an oval.
Oh, I can do that. It's a matter of drawing a line that is straight.
Well, yeah, you're bi. That's a horrible joke.
Get in the hole with Daru.
Ah! And Fitz is dead.
I'll pass. I don't want to mess with time.
Mayuri, don't you say you'll do it. Okay, cool.
No single person wants the honor of being the history's first time traveler. Everyone, except for Mayuri, is probably thinking about what could possibly go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong?
Someone picked it up.
Ah!
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 It's not like CERN's time machine.
Y'all cowards.
The possibility of becoming a jelly man is 0. This time machine sends data, not the real thing. Don't let your preconceptions influence your decision. But that being said, I'm still not doing it.
Preconceptions. How do you get preconceptions from preconceptions?
I said Wait, did I not say preconceptions?
No, you absolutely said preconceptions.
I'll prove it later.
You pre-consumed it.
Vor.
No.
No!
You might say it's like a cut and paste of your brain. That doesn't sound good. Actually, it's more like a copy paste and it's just your memories. That also doesn't sound good. The original doesn't get erased.
That's a very easy to understand example. I'm going to stop it here.